Libra, hello. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I didn't like that probably. And this is your weekly read, Libra, for the week of the 24th to the 30th of August 2020. So while I'm just clearing out the energy from Scorpio's read, which was an excellent one, by the way. If you've got some Scorpio in your chart, check that one out. But Libra, yeah, I'll tell you, it's the weekend when I'm publishing this. So if you're watching it the weekend that I'm publishing it, then I've got a half price reading sale going on at the moment. I have a half price reading sale every weekend. And this weekend it's been on or is on my biggest block reading. So 3-page reading, I get it out within 24 hours of your ordering it, same as all my readings. This goes into what your biggest block is, what your biggest resistance is, what's holding you back from manifesting what it is that you want in your life or allowing what it is that you want in your life, whether that's success, money, a relationship, location change, whatever it is. And so it goes into that, goes into where that block originated from. So who taught it you or what experience you had to create that pattern within yourself or the belief in yourself or whatever it is, and how to release it most importantly. So if that sounds good to you, get one this weekend, because this weekend there's 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which is about 50 American dollars instead of 100. So it's a great time to book in for one of those. If you want to, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box for this video, and you can find it on my website, behealing.com. Now, if you go on my website, behealing.com, scroll down on any page there, a little window will pop up inviting you to put your email address in to join my mailing list. If you do that, I will send you emails about the pick a card reads when they come out, any special offers, and of course the half price reading sale so that you never miss out on one of those, especially if you're missing out on this one, if you're watching this one too late. And you'll also get a $5 coupon voucher as well, which you can use as many times as you want for my services, even the deeper dive reads as well, and they're only $20, so you get it for $15. For the pick a card reads, that is. That's like the extended written version that goes with the deeper dive reads. So check those out. On behealing.com, that's behealing.com. So you've got 2 cards out from the Muse Tarot here. Let's have a look at these. Okay. So we've got very interesting energies in the collective this week. I don't know whether you've watched the collective reading yet that I've done, but it's like a week to go down in history. This is, did you ever watch like the Facebook movie, whatever that was called? But the start of things, when people get together and the unfolding of something, when the ideas get mingling and there's a co-creation, that's this week. Whether it's 2 people coming together as in a new relationship and that being a co-creation, whether it's a small group of people coming together, a group of friends and making something, people together in a community making something, a group of people coming together to make a huge organization or something world changing. All of that is going on this week. It's very much about collaboration, sharing ideas, birthing new things. So what's your part in it, Libra? You've got the page of inspiration here. So it's like you've been given an idea, you've a page, news, intuition, inspiration, which comes from your higher self, has been given to you. So look, it's all rainbows and stuff. So you have had an idea, you've had a bright idea, Libra, and we've all got different parts in these collaborations, right? So these readings this week, it's all about our part and how to be ready for our part as well, to play our part. You've also got the 7 of emotions here. So now this is about choices and about choosing really wisely. You've had this bright idea. Don't go sharing it and trying to collaborate with the wrong people. With the sharks, with the narcissists, with the people that can't give anything back, with the people that will steal your idea. You've got a real mix of people. Yes, you do, Libra. It's true. You've got a real mix of people around you. You're way too open. You're not picky enough. See, look at these fish here. One's got a shark fin on. One's like a fighting fish. It's got those scary gill things going on. One's got a wreath. Some of them have got nice things. Some of them have got a bit bling on them. And so they're not what they seem, Filters. Fake eyelashes, that kind of thing. They're not what they seem. They're not real. And you've got all kinds of people around you. One's got a blindfold on there as well. One isn't seeing at all. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. Yeah. And so you've had all kinds of people around you. And this bright idea, you could be tempted to go and share it with anyone. With someone that squander your idea, steal your idea, won't do anything with it, will put you off and criticize you about it. You've got to be really careful this week with who you share that idea with. That's what this is saying to me. Let's get some more cards out for you. You've been You haven't been picky enough. And maybe you've done that before, is had a bright idea and then shared it with the wrong people, been put off, and then you've never moved forward on that idea. Really be careful of that. You need to be real super picky about who you have around you, who you decide to collaborate with, who you decide to share your ideas with, your visions, your dreams, and all of that. Be really careful about that this week. So some of you Libras, you're probably not watching this if this is you, but some Libras this week could actually miss an amazing opportunity. But hopefully that's not you, because you are watching this. And so we can give you some guidance on this. Okay, life's a mystery. So this idea that you've had, you don't know how it's going to happen. You can't do it all yourself, by the way. You know, we've all got to play our part. This is not the time to be independent, wanting to do everything ourselves, wanting to be off-grid kind of thing. That energy comes from being very hurt and not healed, wanting to shut ourselves away. We are communal creatures. We all have a part to play. Like, imagine if I don't do anything apart from my readings and train Muay Thai, really. I don't do anything apart from that kind of work-wise, because that's what I love and that's my part. That's my place. I don't clean my house. I hardly ever cook for myself either. I get other people to do that because that's their place too, and we share, you know. I do mine for money, and then I give the money to these people to do all of these things for me. That's that collaboration, that kind of thing, or the sharing, the allowing people to do stuff for us. And I'm feeling from this, look, it's the number 8 card, which is about abundance as well. If you let people, if you've had that tendency, Libra, to be way too open to just kind of anybody, but then when it comes down to it, you're trying to do everything yourself, then this mystery life path, it's going to move you toward collaboration, letting other people do their thing so that you can do your thing. Because if you don't let other people do stuff for you, if you don't pay for other people to do stuff for you, they're not going to pay you to do your stuff for them either. It's got to be open. It's got to be a flow both ways, right? It's reciprocation. So life is a mystery. It's actually moving you forward toward this collaboration. It's going to be with other people, because that's what it's all about this week. You've got flamingo spirit as well. You're in between. You've had this idea, yet you're not yet selected the right people to share that idea with. The mystery path, your higher self and the universe is moving you toward the right people and kind of in between at the moment. So it's not a time to push. It's a time to just get real clarity, really grounded, get some clarity about what's going on with you. You've got the koi fish spirit. Again, you know how I saw that number 8 on that first card? It's about abundance. Same. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. This is about abundance. There's always enough. Plenty of fish in the sea. You're choosing. You get to choose out of 7.7 billion. There's so many people. If you've got a whole load of people around you that aren't your people, that aren't supportive to you, that you can't share your ideas with and collaborate with you with the wrong people, but there's 7.7 billion fish in the sea, so to speak. There's always enough. There's plenty more people out there. You just need to get attuned with that, with what it is that you want and it's all about your energies, about knowing what you deserve and what you really want, who you want to collaborate, what kind of people you want to collaborate, what you bring to the table, what your gift is. I'm going to get one of these cards out as well. It's the vow. Oh. This is about a spiritual mission, something that you vowed to many years ago. Depends how old you are, of course, but I tend to attract those that are around my age. I'm about 50. I'm 49, but I 20 years either side of the people that kind of watch my videos. And so this is something you vowed to, something that you not knew was on your spiritual path. You didn't know how you were going to do it, and it's got something to do with this collaborative effect. Usually I don't pick those cards out until after, but I really felt to pick that one out. So it's very much got to do with your life purpose this week and moving into this thing. So let's get deeper into it. You've got judgment separates, and is it true? Right. So this vow, this thing that you think is in your life path, you're questioning it. And it's like, well, it's not happened yet, has it? I mean, it hasn't happened yet. So like, is it true? Did I just make it up? You didn't make it up. It is part of your life path. And most people do things later on in life, by the way. Most people do, because that's when we've got the wisdom. I know 20-year-olds think that they know everything, but they don't, right? And we look back in a little bit of embarrassment, don't we? When we're older and wiser, we're like, Oh my God, I was terrible when I was back then. So judging, but you're judging yourself still as if it's like, well, it's not happened yet, so can it be true? Have I just made it up? That kind of thing. You haven't made it up. It is part of your journey. So don't judge yourself. Just hold it dear in your heart and believe yourself. Right. But there's some things to surrender and to change first before you can step into this. And I feel like it's your patterns, Libra. It's definitely about you being picky about people. You need to be choosy. You need to have discernment. You need to actually choose the right people, and you need to let go of the people that aren't the right people. Stop trying to be friends with everyone and please everyone, Libra, because the universe is throwing its hands up in the air going, I need Libra to play the part, but they're just hanging out with anyone and everyone instead of choosing the right people, the people that make them feel good. How can I convince Libra to choose the right people? I know. I'll bring horrible people into their lives to wake them up to this behavior. It's that kind of thing. You got stuff like that to let go of, changes to make, decisiveness, discernment. You've got to have discernment now. Choose the best for you. The universe can't guide you if you're not using your guidance systems. Your guidance systems doing what's best for you, what feels best, what tastes best, all of that. You need to do that. You need to listen to your intuition, listen to your inner knowing. That's your guidance system. If you're not using that, the universe can't guide you properly. So you need to start doing that and believing things like this. Listen to your intuition, trust it. And because this inspiration, that's where it's come from. The idea that's the foundation of this reading is where it's come from. So it's like you're the idea person. You're one of the people that's going to set this thing off or contribute it to a group that is setting something off. So you need to be at peace with your part in it, the part that you play, what you bring to the table. You need to be at peace with that. Don't try and overdo it. Don't try and be perfect and bring everything to the table. You don't need to do that. You just need to play your part, like me doing readings, but not changing my bedding, not doing my washing, my laundry, not doing any of it, just playing my part, letting other people do that because that's their thing and they want to do that. So I let them do it and I pay them for it, that kind of thing. So it's not so much about the payments and stuff like that. It's just saying, like, you know, if your thing is readings, then you don't need to be the COVID expert. You don't need to be the face mask expert. You know, we've seen a lot of that. People are pretending that they're everything, an expert on everything. You can't have collaborations when you're like that, because then you'll have like the wrong people speaking up at the wrong times, and it'll just be crap that comes out of it. You need to be the expert in the thing that you're expert at and be at peace with that. Simply be at peace with that. Let's get another card out. Let's get one of these. Sacred Destiny by Denise Lynn. To give you some more information, Libra, this week. About this week. Anything else that Libra needs to know about this week? I feel like you're on a slower path than some of the other signs as well. I'm just feeling that intuitively, that it's going to take you some time to change your patterns to get out of this, choosing the wrong people, that kind of thing. It's like an ingrained pattern in you, a lot of you, I'm hearing. It's going to take you some time to get out of that before you can move forward on these collaborations. But you've been given that idea for a reason. Don't forget that. So it's inner peace that you've got to find this week, being at peace with yourself and what it is that you bring to the table, what your gifts are, what you do have to contribute, feeling valuable in that. It is valuable. Your part is valuable. And then having the courage to step forward and speak out about that in that group that is right for you. Wow. It's kind of a big call. Look how many fish are in this. Koi fish. How many fish are in this? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you could collaborate with. And I feel like you're not seeing them. I feel like you're seeing all the people that you can't collaborate with at the moment. But this week, that could all turn around. If you want some help with that, if you want a reading or you want a breakthrough session with me, if there's something to heal, some of these patterns to heal so that you can choose correctly or have some kind of clarity on what's going on, what those patterns are. Because sometimes it's hard to get that clarity when we're stuck in those patterns ourselves. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. Come along to Psychic Cafe sometime, my daily show, live daily show, 7 a.m. Bangkok time. Just Google when that is in your time zone. It's live here on YouTube. It's almost every day. Sometimes I do have a live instead. Have an awesome week, Libra. I'll see you next time. Bye.